us a sense, as we've got about 10 minutes to go in today's trading activity, what you're seeing on the floor there.
So right now it's fairly quiet, but I would say earlier in the day today it was busy. Not busy, panic busy, but it was busy. Whereas yesterday on pretty similar type of sell-off, there was not much going on yesterday. Today was busy though. What's really surprising though is volatility. Yes, it's extended. Yes, it's up as it should be. But in my estimation here, after being in this business now for 30 years, VIX should be much higher than it is right now, given the magnitude of the moves that we are getting on a daily basis.
So what are you seeing, though, in terms of trades and trading activity from a options perspective today?
There's definitely a decided put advantage, but not as much as you would think. In fact, yesterday here at the CME in ES Mini options, it was about 65, 66% puts. On any given day, it's usually about 70-30, 70% puts, 30% calls. So kind of right in line. So we're not seeing a real overextension. And what I'm saying is there's not that panic. There's not that rush to buy that downside protection. Now, you look in the overall market, whether you're looking at equities, whether you're looking at futures, whether you're looking at in commodities, and it definitely is a sell first mentality right now.
What are you sensing is the sentiment? And what I'm really asking is who's doing the selling?
So there are big hedge funds that had to get out prior to November 15th that were selling just at record numbers prior to that. Since then, I think you have some retail, some big hedge funds still selling in pockets right now. But I don't know, because of the volume this week, it's a little bit skewed because volume's on the light side because of the holiday here in the States. But I think you're now starting to get the retail customer calling up their broker and saying, you know what, it's end of the year, let's lock in whatever little gains, if we have any, at this point. And so that, to me, creates a real good buying opportunity in certain spots.
So are you seeing any of that actually occur? Are you actually seeing anybody really step in and put new money to work? My sense is no from an institutional perspective. I think that's been the case for the past week or so. People are really letting this settle out. But what are you seeing? Anybody stepping in? And if so, which areas?
So the only thing I've really seen of note is earlier today in the big high-tech FANG space, when a tweet came out from Citron about NVIDIA, that seemed to spark that sector. And there was a big influx of buying across the board in Amazon and even in Facebook and Google Alphabet. The one that didn't get any love today was Apple, but that's a different story because they have their own headline risk right now with all the reports, about their shipments being down. So, I wouldn't say that this is head over heels, the buying that came in, but there was a notable spike in volume when all those stocks started to rally back today.
What do you think is one of the smartest trades somebody can do right now?
I think you want to err on the side of this high volatility and sell some volatility. Now, I'm not saying sell it uncovered, but I think that the rich premiums they're getting coming into the end of November, coming into a period of time where, typically this is a pretty good time for the market. I'd like to see some selling, whether it's in the commodity space, the futures space, and I'm talking again of volatility, of premiums. In terms of, just a pure buy side here, I actually like the retail space on some of these retailers that did not have real bad earnings or bad guidance coming into the season. A stock like Kohl's, a stock like Walmart even, that has sold off here. I think there's definitely some opportunity there.
Let me just pick up on that point then. When you take a look at Kohl's results and also Target, the results didn't seem too bad. Do you think that they're being overly punished here?
Absolutely, I do. And again, it's that sell-first mentality. And I think what is happening is the retail investor and even some of the institutional people are looking at this and saying, all right, if things are starting to shift consumer sentiment-wise, if the economy really is starting to slow down, then maybe we have hit that top in the marketplace. That being said, some of these retailers that, like you just said, reported fairly decent numbers, did not lower guidance. In fact, many of them have actually raised it and are very optimistic for the season here, I think present a decent buying opportunity.
Okay, Scott, thanks so much. Good to be with you.